Hey guys, MJ here, back again, bringing you some more of this team of the season votes then. So today's one is going to be the Bundesliga. Obviously in the previous episode, if you haven't seen it already, go back and do so, is the Premier League one, which was quite funny because I didn't pick any Liverpool players, so there was quite a lot of hate comments, especially on TikTok. So if you ain't following me on TikTok, go over and follow me on that, because that was actually pretty funny reading the comments on that one. But yeah, today's one, obviously, Bundesliga. So if you do end up enjoying it, make sure you smash a like, subscribe if you're new. But yeah, let's get into it. Guys, so first up then is the goalkeepers. So I do know from like some of these stats for some of the players, and some of like how they're doing and stuff like that, because like they do show the matches on like BT Sports. I do catch a few of those, but also like if that team is in the Champions League, but if there are actually Bundesliga matches that they do show on BT Sports. So yeah, I'm not I'm not sponsoring them, but like yeah, that's basically how I'm watching it anyway. If I do end up catching a match or just, you know, seeing something like that, but generally it will be based on like FIFA and like seeing these players on FIFA and just like stats and bits and pieces like that, you know. I wouldn't say like I'm an absolute big expert on the Bundesliga, but I do know a few players, and of course like there will be big players that like casual FIFA players will know, or casual football fans will know in this, but yeah, there are quite a lot of unknowns, and I'll try and fill you in as much as I can on some of the unknowns, because I am going to be picking a few unknowns, but yeah, basically I'm going to be going with the big boys though for this. So I'm going to start off and I'm going to go with Neuer in goal, because he's still doing bits after all these years. Yeah. And he's not as good as he was, but he's still up there with the Flecken guy, who's a new guy to me anyway on the block, that's got 7 clean sheets along with Neuer. So for me it has to be between those two, because they got like the most clean sheets really. But out of the other 3, I mean, they're kind of blacked out now because I've picked Neuer, so you can't really tell. But there's Sommer and Trapp, which I know of. Trapp was actually one of the first goalkeepers that PSG actually had, I believe. He went over there, it didn't work out for him. He came back to Germany, and obviously been playing for Frankfurt, I believe, ever since. So yeah, and trying to kind of build his build his name back up. And then Sommer, yeah, he's been playing for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Yeah, I don't think I pronounced that as good, but yeah, he's been playing for them for quite some time. He is a very good goalkeeper, but it has to be Neuer. So the next one up then, of course, after goalkeepers are defenders. Your back 4 then is what he's going with on here. I think it's the same, pretty much the same formation then as the Premier League one. So you're going to get 4-3-3. So yeah, I mean, straight away many of you casuals will go and pick Davies straight away, because like FIFA, and just like he is literally one of the best left backs, not only in the Bundesliga but probably in the world. But he has actually been out injured for 3 months of this season. So for that reason, I am not putting him in the team, because yeah, like he's been out for 3 months. You can't put someone in the team of the season if they've been out for 3 months, right? Like although like he has been like when he has played, he has been absolutely sensational. He's been out for like 3 months, so I don't know. Can you pick someone when they've been out for 3 months? Yeah, I mean, you could. I would love to put him in there. I'll definitely put him in there. But I just feel like no, I'm not going to. Right? So that does leave us, which I don't like this, because this guy used to play for Man City. I'm a Man United fan, but with Davis out for 3 months, you have to put the next left back in, and that's Angelino. Now Angelino plays for Red Bull Leipzig, however you pronounce it. But like, yeah, he's been doing bits. He is one of their like nicer sort of players, and he just, he gets them going, man. He gets them going. When I've watched him play, he's played really well for them. So that is the left back situation. So right back then, I am going straight with Frimpong. A lot of you guys may not have heard of him. The career mode guys might, because he is absolutely sensational on career mode. But yeah, plays for Bayer Leverkusen. They actually have a former Man United player that is a right back, Fosu Mensah, and basically they bought this guy, I think, a little bit after Fosu, and Fosu just has not, I don't know, been able to get into the team. It's just been this guy all along. So I mean yeah, Fosu just can't get in the team right now. It's all Frimpong. He's just been doing bits. So I mean, yeah, and for that reason we're going with him, man. And for the reason as well, just basically FIFA reasons, with career mode, he is like one of the best right backs that you can get. So make sure you guys get him if you are doing a career mode, because he will like grow and help your team out a lot. Another one then is Garvidal. I don't know, man, how you pronounce some of these guys' names, man. Like Vadidul, I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop trying. Okay, so yeah, anyway, this guy again for career mode is definitely a must. He does like help you out, and again, he is with the RB Leipzig at the moment, but I'm sure, just like with a lot of their players, they're very well scouted, and there'll be a lot of people looking at their players in the summer, because they do get some gems in there. And he's a very young player. I think he's only like 19, 20. I know he like looks older with that beard, but like, yeah, he's he's actually pretty young, and that's why I say about career mode, you get him and Frimpong in your back line. Yeah, you're sorted. And then the next one, I've actually had to really kind of look, because a lot of these players here are quite unknown, like I say again. So, but this guy stood out. This guy, Schlotterbeck, I think it's pronounced. This guy is actually German, so there's 2 Germans in the team now from the Bundesliga. But he's actually been reported to be getting a move to Borussia Dortmund. So you will see him maybe next season at Dortmund. So that is why I'm definitely putting him in the team. Alright guys, so now we're going to move on to the midfield, and of course I'm going to pick like probably a couple of younger ones here, and then maybe like an older kind of elite player or older, kind of maybe not elite now, but like a legendary kind of type player, I feel like. So I'm gonna go with Wirtz here. Many of you may not know him, or you might know him just based on FIFA this year, because this year he has been getting an absolute ton of recognition on FIFA. But yeah, he is just kind of like this young prodigy that's come along and yeah, really ripped it up this season, and he's got a bright future ahead of him. I think he's only like 18 or 19 years old. He's very young, and yeah, he's actually a cam, like an attacking midfielder. But yeah, we're gonna stick him in there, and yeah, I quite like him. I'm really looking forward to see like this summer, like, you know, if any of the like bigger teams actually go in and try and sign him, and yeah, see where he ends up, guys. So the next one, then, you could probably guess, because I'm an Englishman, so I'm gonna pick Bellingham. Jude Bellingham has got to go in, right? Like, this boy, if you've been following this guy's career, like, started out in Birmingham in the Championship. Man United were interested in him, and then Dortmund were interested in him, and of course he chose to go to Dortmund because obviously he saw how well it went for Jadon Sancho over there. So he was like, yo, I'm gonna go do that too, you know, and at least at Dortmund I'm gonna like play every game. And yeah, I mean, you might have seen as well, like if you check out on my TikTok, there is a bit of a clip of him where he basically rips his boot. Like there's like a player that like comes in for a tackle and literally rips this guy's boot, and he actually, like, the boot comes off and he actually goes up to the camera and shows you where it's like been ripped and everything. Crazy. But yeah, like I'm definitely going for this dude, man, because like, yeah, he's been doing bits over there in Dortmund. So the next one then, guys, I'm gonna go for, you're gonna go along here. Some of you might actually go, well, Kimmich is a freaking amazing player. I love this player. He is absolutely world-class player, but I'm gonna go with someone different. I'm gonna go with Müller, because basically watching him on like BT Sport in the Bayern games, there was actually a game I watched this season where Müller just like, I don't know, like he when Bayern needed him, like he just popped up, man. And like when the team needed him and got the goals and got the team going, like there was just something, you know, he just rolled back the years, and yeah, he's a great player, man. You gotta get him in there. Also, I think he's like, he plays a lot of FIFA as well, so like maybe if he sees this video, you know, yeah. So the next one then is going to be the attackers. So of course there are a few again unknowns in there, so yeah. But for me, the three standout ones are Lukaku. So I'm gonna put him on the right here. He should actually be like a midfielder, like he should be like a cam, but and then Müller maybe should go up there. Yeah, so that's like really strange. But I think Müller's like a little bit of a cam as well. So yeah, I don't know, but like either way, like it works. I'll stick him in there. Lukaku, you know, he's been playing absolutely extremely well this season, and just there is even a hint that he might be going to like the Premier League, maybe Manchester United, maybe another team this season, or this summer transfer window. You know, maybe even Arsenal, I don't know, might pick him up if they get into those Champions League spots. You never know. So we'll have to wait and see about that one. If he does actually leave RB Leipzig. But that's again another player, like I'm saying, like from RB Leipzig. These guys know these little gems, like where to pick them up and stuff. So I'm sticking him in there. And people probably screaming for like Lewandowski and Haaland, which actually are my next two to go in there. So obviously you're gonna put Lewandowski there, and I'm going to put, if it actually, because I've had to zoom in so much, but there we go. So your 11 is selected. So I mean, I think Lewandowski and Haaland kind of speak for themselves, like, right? I don't have to sit here and say any kind of explanation about that at all. And I think I'll probably put Haaland with the younger legs out on the wide there, and Lewandowski can go in the middle there and just pick up the goals, right? Because that'll work for me anyway. But yeah, like, there's not really much here. I think he's like quite a young upcoming one, but I'm just making a fool of myself now saying this guy. Yo, anyway, that is gonna be the team right there. That's what I'm going with. I'm gonna submit my vote right there, and that is going to be the end of the video, guys. So I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you smash a like and subscribe and all that stuff, and of course I will be back for the La Liga, the Serie A, and the Ligue 1, and you know, all the other leagues that they're gonna be doing for this. I will be back making the videos for them. So yeah, but that is the end of this one, so I'm out. See you guys.